হে কৃষ্ণ গোবিন্দ গোপাল, গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল। হে কৃষ্ণ গোবিন্দ গোপাল, গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল। হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল।
হে কৃষ্ণ গোবিন্দ গোপাল, গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল।
হে কৃষ্ণ গোবিন্দ গোপাল, গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল। শ্রীরাধার প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল, গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল।
শ্রীরাধার প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল, গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল।
হে কৃষ্ণ গোবিন্দ গোপাল, গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল।
হে কৃষ্ণ গোবিন্দ গোপাল, গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল।
অষ্টসখীর প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল, গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল।
অষ্টসখীর প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল, গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল।
হে কৃষ্ণ গোবিন্দ গোপাল, গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল। ললিতার প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল, গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল।
Hello everyone, Nandito is back with another episode of our festival Nayana Pathagami. In our second phase, today we have with us our prestigious personality Srimati Preeti Patil. She is not just an accomplished dancer across the globe, but also a dedicated artist who has committed her life to preach Manipuri dance to young budding artists. She has successfully brought in various new elements in the Manipuri dance style by converging elements of traditional Manipuri art within her choreography.
गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेव महेश्वरं, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्मा, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति, पूजामूलं तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमो तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमो तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमो.
A warm and gracious welcome to you, Prititi. Nandito feels delighted to have your association with us on this occasion of pure joy and worship.
Namaskar. I'm very thankful to Nandito, a Center for Performing Arts, and Kuhelika Basu to say a few words on this occasion of Rath Jatra.
You have been blessed with a very encouraging family, we assume, as it believed that in our society, behind every successful woman, there is a huge contribution of her parents. To what extent does this statement hold true in your life?
I started training in Manipuri dance at a very young age, when I was just about 12 years old. And it was really thanks to my family, my grandfather and my parents, who were the ones to take the initiative to make me learn this form. My grandfather was heading the Patidar Samaj, which is the society or a organization of the Patel family. I belong to a Patel family, a Gujarati family, and I remember very faintly that my grandfather had invited Guruji, Guru Bipin Singh from Bombay, and Kalabati Devi to choreograph dance dramas for Patidar Samaj. And it was then that I first met Guruji and Kalabati Devi.
A disciple's life completes a full circle only with the contribution of his or her guru. You have been directly under the learning umbrella of Guru Bipin Singh. How integral was his role in your success story, or rather to say, in your evolution as a dancer?
My training started at home. Guruji came home to teach me, which is so rare, and I think I was very lucky to get that personalized training from such a young age. Till I was 17, he came home, and in between, very often, Guru Kalabati Devi also came home, and Guru Darshana Javeri also came home to teach me. So it was a wonderful start, foundation to my training, and I owe this not only to my gurus but also to my family.
You must be having so many stories related to Guruji in your memory lane. We would be humbled if you can take a dive down that memory lane and tell us a story or an incident with him that majorly influenced your life.
As I said, I was very lucky to have Guruji come home to teach me. But when I turned 18, I remember that one day Guruji told me that, Preeti, if you're really interested, then you come to our school from tomorrow. From tomorrow, I will not come to your home. And that was a changing part. It was really, the whole thing changed my whole attitude and my thinking, because then I said that if I really want to seriously perfect this art, I have to go to the feet of my guru. So I spoke to my parents, and my parents readily agreed that this is how it should be, that I have to now go to Guruji and learn. So I started my training at 15 Bipin Pal Road, and I remember I left a year of academics, and it was rigorous training in Calcutta, in Imphal and Mumbai. And there was no Sundays, no holidays. And I remember, and I treasure till today, this training that I received through the Guru Shishya Parampara.
Guru Bipin Singh taught you not just dance, but also gave you life lessons. How would you explain your learnings of a teacher-student or guru-disciple relationship that you shared with him?
Guruji was very strict. At that time, yes, I would get very hurt when he scolded me. But now, I treasure that because it was that scolding that has made me what I am. And it is very essential for a student to hear the criticism, to hear what the Guru has to say in order to perfect. And I remember that Guruji was not very lenient with me. He was very critical. I still remember very, very few occasions when he really would be a little happy with my jagoi, with my dance. And it was really, I would wait for that moment and I would strive to please him, I would practice in order to make him happy, to make him just say, আজকে একটু ভালো হয়েছে. That's all. That itself would make me feel that yes, I'm getting somewhere. So the training that Guruji gave us or gave me was really exceptional, and I think very, very lucky I was to have that training.
Manipuri Nartanalaya is the creative child of Guru Bipin Singh, along with the Jhaveri sisters and Guru Kalavati Devi. You have yourself been associated with it for a long period under their guidance. Kindly tell us a little about how their blessings and trainings aided your establishment as a Manipuri dancer.
When I started the training, when I gave up a year of academics and I started the training under Guruji, I also joined the performing group of Manipuri Nartanalaya and Jhaveri sisters. And I traveled with them all over India, all over the world, and it was really a very, a learning experience because there were so many situations that you had to adapt to. There were so many venues, different kind of stages, the different stages in India, the different stages in outside India, and all this to adapt to was a most fabulous training I think that anyone could ever get.
I remember once we had shared our dressing room together in a program for GBSI CDF, Guru Bipin Singh International Classical Dance Forum, held at ICCR, during which I got to learn some techniques from you as my senior. How you dress up, pin up, and the various hacks associated with it. It was a real learning experience for me from you. Is there a story behind your discipline of dressing up? If so, we would love to hear that.
Yes, I learned a lot under the Jhaveri sisters, under Dashnaben, Kalaben. They really honed my art, they honed my talent, and they gave me an insight into so many things. It was not just the dance, it was presentation, costuming, neat costuming. I still remember Ranjana Ben telling me when in the green room, she would have different safety pins. She would have safety pins for gold safety pins for her gold ornaments. She would have small, big, different size of safety pins so that they wouldn't show on the stage. Now these little, detailing was very important. And this is what actually adds to your dance. It's not just about moving your it's not just about moving your hands and your feet, but it's the overall presentation.
You have achieved so many great things in life and established yourself as an eminent dancer across the globe today. Hearing about your achievements would encourage so many people to take up art as a career. So please enlighten us regarding the various awards and achievements that you have accumulated in your path of success.
I believe, and this is what Guruji taught us, that all our lives we are students and we should never feel that we have known everything. There is a lot to learn. And whenever I go to Manipur, I feel that there is so much to learn and there is yet so much I don't know. The achievements are, yes, we all want achievements, and awards have come, and of course I'm very thankful to Sangeet Art Academy for giving me the award in 2011. But I think the greatest award is when your guru, your teacher says that today I liked how you danced. This is for me the biggest award, and I would really wait for that very sentence for Guruji to say. And yes, he did say it, but not always, very rare. But when he said it, I treasured it, because for me that was very important. I remember that he had made a solo repertoire of about 1 hour and 1.5 hours, and in Manipur, when I performed it in 1984, Darshnaben was there, Guruji was there, Kalaben, everyone was there. And on Ekadashi, when all the gurus, on Ekadashi all the gurus have a holiday. They don't go to any Sankirtana program. So that is when all the gurus had attended this, and I was so nervous because I didn't know how it would be. It was, either you make it or you are totally, not going to be accepted. But after that, when all the gurus gave their written appreciation to Guruji about the performance, and then when I saw that smile on Guruji's face, that's what said it all. That yes, that was my biggest award.
Now that we have glanced at your achievements, being a dancer is not just sweets and roses. We have to face many struggles in our journey. Like today, we are in a situation of global pandemic. Also, we are evolving with time, taking our art to a virtual platform like this Rathayatra festival that we are conducting online. What message would you like to give to the artists to imbibe hope in their minds to overcome this critical situation?
Life is full of challenges, and this is a great challenge that we are facing today, the coronavirus. And we really don't know this virus. We don't know how long it will stay and when it will go. But it does not stop us from pursuing our art. Yes, it's different. It's something which we are not used to, this technology. But I think that we can, to some extent, pursue this through this technology that we have today. And through this technology, we pay respects to Lord Jagannath. We have done that, and we are, in fact, I did a recording also for the festival of ISKCON that they have every year. So, it is possible. Yes, it is not totally satisfying, because there is no stage. You are doing it within your homes or you are doing it within your centers, but at least it is keeping us in touch with our art form. And I think that there can be newer avenues that we can explore through this technology in how to be in touch with our art.
As you know, we are celebrating this auspicious festival of Rath Yatra and offering our prayers to Lord Jagannath through a virtual medium this time, because we need His blessings more than ever now during this time of crisis. You have joined us today, which is really a proud moment for us. Please share your feelings and thoughts on this occasion.
Every festival in Manipur is very beautiful, very colorful, and a form of worship. Rath Yatra too is a very, very beautiful festival which happens at this time of the year, every year. And as we know that here we offer our pranam, our prayer to Lord Jagannath, to Ma Subhadra and to Balabhadra. And today I offer my pranam to Lord Jagannath, to Sri Sri Govindaji, and to all my gurus, because whatever I am because of them. Today I pay my respects to Lord Jagannath, Ma Subhadra and Balabhadra. And I remember that at one time I was in Manipur at the time of Rath Yatra. So midday, when the chariots were brought out outside the Govindaji temple, I had gone to pay my respects and my pranam to Lord Jagannath. And it was a very beautiful experience to see the Rath Yatra, the Ratha move, the drummers playing, and it was a beautiful sight. And I remember that I was at that time training under Ima Thorani Sabi also, and I learnt this song of Rath Yatra from Ima, and of course I re-choreographed it for stage in my own way. And so I would like to show a small piece, very, very small excerpt of Rath Yatra, which I learned from Ima Thorani Sabi, but of course the bigger dance is re-choreographed by me on stage. Please see this offering.
Dolai thaurakpado ure soidre Krishna lenki daure braj se mamhaubad tare hainai ningnai gopi singna lambi pumthan thanna thatle na a thapna dolai thaurakpado ure thapna dolai thaurakpado ure soidre Krishna lekhi daure braj se mamhaubad tare hainai ningnai gopi ꯒꯣꯄꯤꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯄꯨꯝꯊꯟꯊꯅ ꯊꯜꯂꯦꯅ ꯊꯥꯞꯅ ꯗꯣꯂꯥꯏ ꯊꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗꯨ ꯎꯔꯦ ꯗꯣꯂꯥꯏ ꯌꯧꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯂꯦ ꯂꯦꯞꯇꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯂꯦꯞꯇꯕꯅꯤ ꯗꯣꯂꯥꯏ ꯂꯦꯞꯇꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯒꯣꯄꯤꯅ ꯃꯕꯨꯡꯕꯨ ꯌꯦꯡꯖꯕꯗ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯂꯦꯞꯅ ꯄꯦꯔꯤ ꯄꯦꯔꯤ ꯉꯥꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯅ ꯊꯥꯞꯅ ꯗꯣꯂꯥꯏ ꯊꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗꯨ ꯎꯔꯦ ꯀꯔꯝꯅꯣ करो करमनो करमनो गोपी न थावाई थाहुवा कृष्ण न ब्रजद लैहुवा कंसन कनान लांबी गदवा करमनो 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 करमनो
We are lucky to have you with us, Pritidi. You came, you join us, and you share your story with us. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
I would like to thank Nandito Center for Performing Arts and Kuhelika Basu for giving me this opportunity to say something on this occasion of Ratha Jatra. And I must say that she has taken a wonderful initiative. Nandito has taken a wonderful initiative in doing this because, as I said, it's very important for us to keep in touch with our arts, with our performing arts, with our tradition. And it's a new normal, but we have to adapt to this change and we have to keep our tradition alive anyhow. Thank you. Namaskar.
We will be back tomorrow to meet you all. I am Kuhelika Basu, your host for the evening, signing off now. Stay safe, stay happy.
গোপী হাবির প্রাণ ঠই গোপাল